Stacey, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're leaving the classroom and going to the zoo. We're gonna see lots of animals today, maybe some birds, some flamingos. What else do you think we'll see? Let's go explore. Welcome to Play, Play, Play. This is our magical playroom, where everything is colorful and we have lots of fun. Here, we are community. We practice kindness, and we get to be ourselves. So, if you didn't know, the zoo is a place where we house animals, and the animals are from all around the world and all different types. So when we're walking around, we're gonna see cages, and in the cages, we'll see animals. But that's why when we're doing the video, you might see something blocking us and the animal, and why we can't get too close, because they're in cages. I have a surprise for you guys. A new friend, a tiger. You won't believe his name. This is Teddy the tiger. Teddy, why is your name Teddy if you're a tiger? I know, people ask me that all the time. My mommy loved the name Theodore, so she named me Teddy. Teddy, can you tell us what type of animal you are? A tiger. And can you tell us about what's on your body? You have a white belly. You have an orange fur with black stripes. You have a nose just like us, but your nose is black. 2 ears, and you have 2 hands. What kind of sound do you make, Teddy? Do you guys know? Okay, Teddy, you are so great, even though you're not a teddy bear. Let's go walk around, Miss Stacey. I'd love to go see the animals. Come on, guys, let's go. Wow, look there. Do you know what these animals are? You're right, they're flamingos. Flamingos are a type of bird, and they actually get their pink color from the food that they eat, which is algae and shrimp. Did you know that flamingos turn their heads upside down when they eat? So silly. Even though we often see flamingos standing, they can actually fly too. Oftentimes when we see these flamingos, they're actually standing on 1 leg, not 2. And they actually prefer to stand this way because it's easier on their bodies. They're able to stand that way for so long that they can even sleep on 1 leg. Can you stand on 1 leg? Good job, you're a flamingo. Oh, here's another type of bird. Do you know what these are called? Yes, these are penguins. Penguins use their wings to help them swim instead of fly. They're actually really fast swimmers and can hold their breath under the water for up to 2 minutes. Do you know how to swim? Next time you do, you'll have to pretend you're a penguin. Guess what? Penguins' feathers are actually waterproof. This means that when they're swimming, they are actually warm and dry. So crazy. Do you stay dry when you jump in the swimming pool? I don't think so. Here's another funny thing about penguins. First off, penguins eat fish, but they don't chew them. They swallow them whole. Silly penguins. Penguins have 2 colors in their fur. Can you tell what color they are? You're right. Black and white. Speaking of black and white, this is a black and white colobus, which is a type of monkey. Colobuses have hands just like us, but they don't have thumbs. This type of monkey likes to eat leaves. Sounds yummy to me. What about you? Yuck, I'm just kidding. Eek! This is a tarantula, the biggest spider in the world, and it has hair. Tarantulas have 8 legs and 2 fangs. They might look a little scary, but what I learned is that if you're not bothering the tarantula, it's actually really nice. The white we see in the tarantula's cage is its web. It's spider web. Do you know any songs about a spider? Maybe a spider a little smaller? Maybe an itsy bitsy spider? This is one of my favorite animal finds. It's called a harpy eagle, and it's so unique looking. At first, when I saw it, I thought it was a stuffed animal. Its head looks like it should go with another animal. Harpy eagles have really big wings. When they open up their wings, the distance from one to the other is called its wingspan. and its wingspan is so big that it's taller than most grown-ups. Another interesting fact about harpy eagles is that when they build their nest in a tree for their babies, their nests are so big that we could even fit in there. This bird is called the African fish eagle, and it looks similar to a bald eagle, but it's not the same. This eagle likes to live near water because it loves to eat fish and other water animals. Did you know that a beak of a bird is kind of like its mouth and its nose? So crazy! Okay, moving on from birds. Can you guess what animal this is? You're right, it's a tortoise. Tortoises are different from turtles because tortoises spend most of their time on land, while turtles spend most of their time in the water. Tortoises have this hard shell that you see, and it's sometimes compared to a fingernail. It can't be removed, and sometimes if they get hurt on their shell, they could feel it in their body. Tortoises eat plants, and guess what? They don't have teeth. Instead, their mouth has a sharp edge, which they use to bite. That would be so hard to eat without teeth.
Teddy, what do you think is your favorite animal we've seen so far? You like all the birds? Me too. I love birds. I can't believe there's so many types of birds. I love the one with the big wings. I wish I had wings. Maybe I could pretend to fly in my dreams.
Wow, friends, this is a giant anteater. And look how long it is. Giant anteaters have really long tongues. If you stretch out your arm, that's likely how long its tongue is. And guess what? Just like our tortoise friends, anteaters don't have teeth. Giant anteaters eat termites and ants. They can't see very well and they can't hear very well, but they're really good at smelling things, and that's probably because of their long nose. Giant anteaters like to walk, but they can also climb and swim, and if they need to, they can run really fast. This animal is called a maned wolf. Some people think it looks similar to a fox, but I think he looks like a mix of a dog and a horse with its long, skinny legs. Maned wolves like to live in areas with high grass, as you can tell from its enclosure. They like to eat fruits, vegetables, and small animals.
Can you guess what kind of animal Teddy's being?
Can you guess what animal this is? Yes, it's a gorilla. Gorillas are very similar to humans. In fact, we're actually cousins. They have emotions like us, and they can even laugh and get sad. Gorillas are really smart. They're big, as you can tell, and they have arms and legs and hands just like us. And guess what? Their feet look similar to our hands. Gorillas like to live in groups with other gorillas. And this gorilla is taking a long slumber. Do you think he snores? Shh. Shh. It looks like our gorilla has a little bit of an itch. Isn't it cool how human-like our gorilla looks? So fun. Do you know what animal this is? Yes, it's a chimpanzee. Chimpanzees or chimps are another one of our cousins. They actually resemble us even more closely than those big old gorillas. Chimps can often be seen knuckle walking, which is walking using their arms and their legs, but they can also walk on just their two legs like us. They're really good at climbing trees and swinging on the tree branches. Chimps are very smart and they're very good problem solvers, just like us. They like to live in communities and are very social, and they love to take care of each other. Can you guess the name of this animal? You're right, it's an elephant. Elephants are known for their big ears and their long trunks. But strangely, I don't think their big ears help them hear better. As you can see, elephants use their trunks to pick up objects, to eat, to drink, and to take a bath. Even though the elephants are so big, guess what? They only eat plants. Our last animal. Can you guess what it is? Yes, it's a giraffe. Giraffes are the tallest animals that live on land. Sometimes their necks are even taller than a typical grown-up. And guess what? Their hearts are bigger and heavier than a baby. I can't even believe it. Giraffes are actually really fast runners, and they can sleep standing up. And as you can see, giraffes like to eat leaves and lettuce. They eat using their very long tongues.
Okay, so Teddy and I wanted to play a really fun game. We wanted to give you guys some hints and see if you can guess the animal that we're talking about. So the first one, I'll tell it, okay. So this animal is pink. It's a type of bird and it likes to stand on one leg near the water. Can you guess what it is? Ooh, I know. Teddy, you know, what is it? It's a flamingo, yay! Okay, this is Teddy's turn. Okay, I know an animal. It has really big ears and a really long trunk, and it's a big animal. Can you guess what it is? I know, do you guys know? It's an elephant, yay! Oh, I got one. Okay, this animal is very tall, has a very long neck, and it eats lettuce. Do you know what it is? It's the giraffe, yay! Ooh, there's a bee on our screen. Hi, bee. Okay, we're gonna do one last one. This animal looks like us. It has arms and legs and hands. It's really big. Can you guess what it is? It's a gorilla! Yay! Thanks for playing along with us and thanks for coming with us to the zoo. Bye, see you next time.